Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about brown skin girls. Oh my gosh, I fucking love that song. I love it. I love it so much. The first time I heard it, I was in the car with my sister as we were driving to Stanford University to drop my nephew off. I think we just dropped him off. But anyways, as we were leaving my house, I saw like the ET commercial with Lupita, and they were singing how Beyonce sang the song and Lupita's in the song. And I was just like, well, let's see what Beyonce's saying about Lupita. And it was brown skin girls. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And when I think of it, I might cry. When I think of it, I think of my mom. And I think of all the times that she had to publicly come to my defense because just the wild humans around us literally just tried to make me feel like shit as a child. One instance, when I was at church, we were the only black family. I grew up in the country, I grew up in the South. We were the only black family in this church, and my whole family is lighter than I am, so I am like the darkest one in my family. Well, me and my dad are like the darkest ones in my family. This is my mom. But anyways, yeah, so I remember these old ladies walking. I remember we were I was on my way to Sunday school, and this old woman, I was walking by myself, and this old woman stopped me, and she looked at me and she was like, ugh, your skin is disgusting. And I remember being a small child and being like, oh my God, well, how do I not make it disgusting? You know, and I remember her picking up my arm and like touching my skin and I mean, you know, when you grow up in the South, you are raised to mind your manners, mind your parents, mind your teachers, mind the preachers, and mind the police, right? So, and mind your elders. So this old woman is like looking at me as if I'm some kind of wild animal, and she is disgusted by me. And I remember in that moment thinking, there's people watching. I remember in that moment thinking, damn, there's something wrong with me. Like, shit. Like, what the fuck? I have to fix this. And then later on, when we were going to adult church, or not adult church, but my dad sang in the choir, and my mom, my sisters, and we were waiting. And the same old lady comes up, and now she has an old lady friend. And the lady looks at her and she's like, she's right there. Her, that one. And her friend looks at me and she goes, ugh, it's such a shame. I bet you wish you were as pretty as your sisters. And before I could say anything, my mom was like, she's beautiful. Her skin is beautiful. She didn't say it like that. She was very reserved and very, very stern in her defense of me. And my mom and my dad were always telling me that my skin is beautiful. Your skin tone is beautiful. And this is why I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. And this is why this song reminds me of my mom, because this sounds like something my mom would sing to me. Like, this sounds like something that my mom would sing to me, like if I was having a bad day, or if I remember constantly coming home saying the kids are making fun of me because they said I'm too dark. The kids are making fun of me because of this. And you guys, I haven't even gotten to the colorism that black men hurl at dark-skinned women, you know, through music, like through entertainment, through TV. And it's like, it always feels like there is this forever war on dark-skinned women. And as a dark-skinned woman, I am so appreciative of this song because, like, damn, you guys, seriously, sometimes I feel like, you know, we can't win. Like, you can't win. They have this new show called Mixed Dish coming out. Who do you think I stopped watching it at the previews, and I'm not going to watch it either, because who do you think the aggressors are going to be? You know what I mean? And I just feel like there's no reprieve for dark-skinned women, and there will never be a reprieve for dark-skinned women. And this song, it's more than a song. It's like, you know, it's like a song that you can kind of like put on your headphones and close your eyes to and just listen to somebody celebrating the Naomis, the Kelly Rowlands, the Lupitas, because it means they're celebrating me, you know, and it feels so good to be celebrated, and it feels so good to have somebody acknowledge you in a positive way, you know. And I remember like this one time, this dude tried to throw me in to the train station. Like we were on the platform, and he tried to throw me like into the train station because I didn't give him my number. And I remember him calling me like a dark-skinned bitch, calling me like an ape, saying that I deserve to get raped. He was gonna teach me a lesson. Dark-skinned women like me, yada yada yada. And it's just like, there's no reprieve. And then another time, when I first moved to New York, was when I realized that black men really, really definitely do not fuck with dark-skinned women. And this guy, I remember asking him, I just simply asked him, I saw he had butter in his cart, and I was new to New York, and I wasn't the Rain Reed, Food Emporium. I was at Food Emporium, and I saw he had butter in his cart, and I was like, excuse me, where did you find the butter? And he looks at me and he goes, how dare you speak to me, dark-skinned bitch? And he leaves, and I was just like, wow, like, it's just my skin. And then I asked around, and like a lot of the people that I knew, one guy, he was like, oh yeah, dark skin brings dark days. And then like he started singing all of these rap songs that were really insanely derogatory towards dark skinned women. And then this guy from Bangladesh was like, yeah, I heard you don't date dark skinned women because they're angry. And I was just like, you guys, I'm not angry, I'm not a mean person, like what's going on? And it's like it's the music. Like people are listening to this music, and like, you know, like it's tough because not only do you have to deal with like that shit within like the black community, then it also spills out into every other community because there's something in my eye. And then it like spills out into different communities. And you have, like the other day, oh my God. I hate being hit on. Okay, yes, I hate being hit on. It's a thing, it's just weird, like it really bothers me, and I feel like it's so disrespectful, and I feel like people think it's cheap to hit on someone. I fucking hate it. Anyways, but this guy came up to me, and I really don't understand what he was saying, and so I was just like, yeah, okay. And then he was like, excuse me? And I was just walking around, and he's like, wait, hold on. I'm doing you a favor. And I'm just like, what's the favor? And then this man has the audacity to say, he was like, well, black men don't like you. And I looked at him and I was like, that just means that you hang out with problematic black dudes. Like, that's it. That's all that fucking means. And I know a black guy wrote the song. But it's like, I wish, and sometimes like, whenever, like, I don't even want to name this person, but everybody knows who this person is. But when he came out with that song talking about 4C hair and or talking about hair, how like whatever the hair, and then to say like, oh, that's not what that means, you guys took it wrong, like, I didn't just get here, you know, like nobody just got here. All this shit is from like generations of problems that black dudes seem, I don't know, that black dudes seem to want to continue for some strange reason at the expense of dark-skinned women. And honestly, like, I'm not here for that anymore. I'm really just not. I don't know. I just feel like, and with dating, I feel like most black men, when they see me, it's not really like a conversation at first. It's usually just an interrogation by the man, like, you know, where are you from? How do you do this? What do you think about this? And it's usually 100% of the time it turns into this weird argument, and it's just like, dude, I'm just trying to get to know you. Like, you're not even trying to get to know me, you're interrogating me. It's like, how are you gonna get to know me? That's not how I do things. And I feel like that is most dudes that I've tried to date. But I mean, with that song, it's like, it feels good to be acknowledged for it feels good to be acknowledged for something that for years, I'm in my 30s, and like it feels good to be acknowledged for having dark skin. It feels good to be acknowledged positively for having dark skin, and not a fetishy way, and not like, I don't know, man. It's like I personally, like as a woman, yes, I want to be wooed. Yes, I want I want somebody to write me fucking love songs. Yes, I want somebody to shout from the fucking rooftops that I'm beautiful, and without being like, and she fucks so good too. You know, it's like, it seems so hard to ask, you know, to acknowledge like my presence, you know. Like it feels weird to even say like, please call me beautiful without being a fetishy freak, you know. Please, not, I don't know if anybody out there understands what I'm trying to say. But back to the song. Yes, I have been humming this song like every day as I get ready. I like brown skin girls, skin's just like pearls. And then I could just see all the little girls who have dark skin singing this, you know, knowing that they have a song that they can sing in their head after some wild human just fucking disrespects them. And it happens often. And it happens often. And you guys, I swear, it's like I struggle with hanging out with people because it happens so often. And I hate answering questions about like, I'm gonna make a video on me and dating because I just want to, you know, recommend people back to this video, because me and dating, it's just like, it's not going well. Like it fucking sucks. I'm gonna be honest, dating fucking sucks for me. Either I have to lower my standards, either I have to pretend like I'm dumb. They have criminal records. Like, you guys, I stopped dating, to be honest, because I had to figure out why I was attracting these men. And then somebody told me, they were like, this guy, he was honest with me, thank you. He was honest, and he was like, well, I figured since you were dark that you, I figured since you were dark skin, like, I'm not a brand. Like, it's a brand of human. Oh, I'm gonna go with the dark skin variety. But he was like, I figured since you were dark skin, you know, you didn't have anybody taking you out on dates. You didn't have anybody doing this. So I was gonna be that person for you because I felt sorry for you. You feel sorry for me? Like, don't feel sorry for me. You know, because I feel like in that relationship, you guys, I have huge, thick boundaries over decades and decades of trial and error. I have huge, thick boundaries, and whenever I feel or sense a red flag, everything's done. And when he said he felt sorry for me, I was just like, okay, friend zone you. And I haven't spoken to him again because, you guys, people out there, people of the world, like, don't, it's, I don't know, it's one thing to say you feel sorry for somebody so you're gonna date them, and it's another thing to be like, I really like you and I don't like how you are portrayed in the media or on TV or in music. That's two different things. It's two very different things. And so in my head, when he said that to me, I pictured just 3 weeks of just nonsense that I didn't even want to be a part of. I didn't want to be a part of. But I have skin just like pearls. So does Lupita and Naomi and Kelly and all the other women. There's so much shit like that dark-skinned women have to deal with, and it's often done by people who don't have to reap the repercussions of being dark-skinned, that put dark-skinned women in the places of being like angry, like violent, brash, hard to love. And it's just like, damn, like, fuck. give us this one goddamn song. Give us this one fucking song. Let us have this song. Let us have this moment. Let us sing Brown Skin Girls in the mirror with our tears and go about your day. Yeah? You guys, I don't know where to look. Do I look like here because I'm looking at myself? Or do I look like here because I'm looking at you? I don't know. I really, truly don't know. But all I wanted to say is I love this song. I really fucking love this song. I like to thank Beyonce because, like, damn, it's kind of hard out here, you guys. And I'm truly just being honest and speaking from just, like, life experience. It's really tough. You know, like, one, going to auditions. This one man, this guy, geez, this guy, like, he called me in. This is another thing that, like, as an actor, like, it just baffles me. It baffles me that people just don't think to have basic human respect. This guy, the role was for, this girl gets kidnapped and she has to be saved by whatever. It was a student film. And the guy auditioning me, he looked at me and he was just like, he was sitting back in his chair and he was like, I think I'd save my sandwich before I'd save you. And I was just like, okay. And I'm still at the point where I don't feel like if I talk back or if I say, what do you mean, blah, 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 I'm still scared to voice my opinion because, again, dark-skinned women get treated like shit in the industry. And I was just like, okay. There was another time where this lady looked at me and she was like, you just look like mud. Your skin looks muddy on TV. I don't know. I just don't know. I can't place it. I just don't know what it is. You just look muddy. And I was just like, you're a cast, like, fuck you, lady. There's so many stories, you guys. I have 30 plus years of stories of just when I was in daycare, again, the only dark-skinned black kid in daycare. I was the only black kid in daycare in my age group. And I remember going in and my mom made all of our clothes and she'd made me this purple jumper. And I remember the like teacher or like student teacher, whoever, she pulled me out of recess and she was like, come here, I'm gonna help you. And I was like, okay, I didn't know I needed help. So she sat me down at the desk and she took out some Clorox bleach. She soaked a cotton ball and then she started like rubbing my arm with bleach and she was like, you are so dark, no one's gonna love you. And I remember just being like, oh my god, like I want to be loved too, like yes, please bleach my skin, like help me, white lady. And that's how it starts. And I was just like, but then again, my parents, I remember coming home because I had bleach on my clothes. My mom was like, what happened? I was like, oh no, that she was trying to help me with my skin, so she put bleach on me. And my mom was just so fucking irate. But we lived in the South, we were the only black people, so like, no, she didn't go to the school and raise hell, you know, because again, like there were social norms that black people had to go through and subject themselves to. But you guys, I have so many fucking stories. Maybe I'll do a video on colorism. Skin's just like pearls. It is just like pearls. And I'm really so excited for all of the little dark-skinned girls to sing this song because, I mean, growing up, I heard just horrible, horrible things from like people within the community, outside the community, and it's just like there was no reprieve for me. And you suck it up and you just go about your business knowing that black men think your skin ain't shit, and then other black men who are against it don't speak up for you at all, ever. So what do you do? Skin just like pearls. Anyways, you guys, that is my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I can't help you. But if you did, make sure you hit that like button and make sure you subscribe because I'm doing Vlogust, a vlog or a video every day in August. All right, you guys, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and I will see you in the next video.